It's Eddie Vedder's rendition of Cat Stevens's Don't Be Shy for Unnamed, Alan Bell, Female Self-Image Revolution, Rodrigo Montero, and Jim M. But before we proceed, I would like to take just a moment to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club, Mr. Jason Puckett and Mr. Martin Byrne. Gentlemen, thank you for not being shy. God damn it. If you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, is in the description. Oh, God. All right, this is easy. Play a G, play a D, and play, you have choices here, either a C or a C add 9. Eddie spends roughly the first half of the song playing C add 9. The reason I don't like C add 9 is because we're going to slide whichever chord we chose, C or C add 9, up 2 frets, and listen to what happens if we do it to C add 9. I don't like that much. He probably takes his pinky finger off. G, D, C add 9. Slide it up 2, but I still don't like that note on the B string, 5th fret, that E note. I don't like it. So I'm going to play C. When you slide C up, it sounds really nice. G, D, C. Slide it up 2 frets. And that's the whole entire song. Sometimes he doesn't slide it up, but there's no real pattern to it, so you should do it or not do it whenever it suits your druthers or does not. I didn't do it. It did not suit my druthers. There, it did. Getting to the bottom of my druthers. Let's talk about that moving the C chord up 2 frets. What is it? What does it mean? Who is this sender? And what is he doing with other people's mail? 5 million points if you get the reference. No one's gonna get the reference. When you slide C up 2 frets, it's C, but 2 frets higher, 2 notes higher. So 1 fret higher would be C sharp, and 2 frets higher would be D. This is a D chord, but it's a special D chord because it has an open G string, which is not in our D chord. It'd be like a D sus4, right? There's a G note. So it's a D sus4. That's nice. And then an E note 2, which is what happens when you make it D sus2. So it's a D with a 4 and a 2. That's what makes it sound so mysteriously wonderful. You can do this other places. It doesn't really work here because the open G and the open E string don't work with a C sharp chord. Unless you're really unless you have an interesting background. But it does work on, let's see if F sounds good. That sounds great. So the C chord up on frets 6, 7, and 8, and F with special things also sounds nice. E won't work because it's going to have a minor third in it. I bet G works. That's great. But not F sharp. I don't know if A is going to work. I have no idea. It's going to be an A7, so here we go. That's cool. But not A sharp for Pete's sake. That's what's happening when you move your C chord around. It's a C shape. It's no longer a C chord, and that G note and E note constant work sometimes and don't work other times. The end. And I just want to point out that this is a great song to work on your singing and playing at the same time because all the words happen at the key moments in the chord changes. Don't be shy, just let your feelings roll on by. But that's it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.